crafting journey here. That journey chick on Instagram. Welcome to Crafting and Crime Daily, that show where I talk about live trials. Yep. And don't forget to hit the like button today. Today I have tasked him with driving me to work. I'm going to pretend he's my chauffeur. Yeah. So hit the like button. Please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit the notification bell if you're already subscribed so you don't miss a single episode. Today, this morning, I'm going to do my drive live. I haven't done it in 2 weeks. Took last week off the drive live. Yeah. So I am actually going to drive into the office today. And then this afternoon, sit with a patient. Hi, Pearl. This is now the way she gets up to the little basket that's up here, which is now her little basket. Although here comes Stitch. He might decide he's going to join her today. He has actually got another little place behind the camera, behind the ring light, that he's fond of now. Hi, buddy. Oh, there he goes. Yep, he's going to go join Pearl. I should give you guys a little look-see, huh? Oh, they're so cute. And the power struggle continues. Spilled coffee on the light pad. Thank God there was no diamond painting here. Why is there no diamond painting here? You know why? Because, oh, Stitch lost the power struggle. Pearl was not going to let him in that basket. He's going to go somewhere else. He's like, you win, you win, you win. So today is, where's my garbage can? I threw it away yesterday. Oh my goodness. What? You want to play with the tissue? There you go. So today's the last day. I'm going to be using this desk. Hopefully, my son said he was going to come over and put my new desk together and my new chair, so I will not be sitting on the floor anymore. Yeah. This is like the second row up from the floor. So hopefully I'll be sitting like right here tomorrow. So somewhere a little higher. Yeah. So let me put this over here where I don't spill it. Because this thing, see how rickety it is? Oh my God. I've had this table for 3 years. I put it together myself. So I'm going to give it to my sister. Hopefully my son can tighten it up a little bit. And then I'll give it to her. We'll put it out where she can watch TV and do her diamond painting. And she's human again. She came out of hibernation yesterday from the COVID. I think she's feeling better. She was up way more than any day prior to that. So where am I with this thing? Okay. I finished that row. Okay, now we got to go to, which row is it? Okay, this row. It's a 3-row repeat. I'm making this poncho with this Karen cake. Yes, Karen cake. And the color is rhubarb cream. Do you not love these colors? It would look so good with this sweater. I'd be really hot though at work. But of course I take the poncho off. Hey, the poncho hides a lot of things. Let's just say that. Like big bellies. Yes, so okay, where are we at here? We skip one, go over here. There we go. It's a 3-row repeat. So I'm back to row 1. So last night I was doing this and listening to the trial. I got most of the day in, not all of it, but most of it. And the motive is going to come out. Yes, today we're going to get some insight into why he killed his parents. Not that it's an excuse. Good God. There are other ways to handle your frustrations with your parents. Like my mother, you just pretend she doesn't exist. And you move out of the state that she's living in. and you never see her again. Everybody's good, right? So I know that's oversimplifying things. So I had a great time last night on Craft With Me Wednesday. Got out the looms, worked on, oh, there's cat hair. Worked on a couple of projects. Got to talk to all my peeps out there. Yay, all my friends. Except for Mickey, I don't think she was feeling well. I'm going to give her a buzz today. I know she tried to call me yesterday, and I think I was down for a nap. I have the weirdest sleep patterns, and yeah, just like sometimes I'll be up most of the night and then try to sleep during the day. But I do get my 8 hours in for work. You know, don't worry. Yeah, sometimes, you know, we're not supposed to start till 8:30. Sometimes I'm here at my desk at 6, you know, and I start working. And then I film the show when I'm prepared for it. So I'm listening to the trial last night, and I'm doing my crochet, which was just lovely because it's freezing here. Freezing. No snow. Freezing. They do say maybe we'll get some snow next week. I love snow. Yes. The other thing was I promised my sister I would get caught up on This Is Us, that show. I was very behind. I had not finished watching the last season. And the new season just started last week. So she's like, please, because she wants to watch it with me. So I have one more episode. I'm on the last episode of the season. I think it's the last episode. I hope it's the last episode. So I'm going to get a box of tissues and have those ready. And, you know, I'm going to bring my iPad for when I'm doing the sitter thing today, and my headphones, and see if maybe I can watch it. I don't know if I'll get away with it, but you know, who knows? You never know. Well, it depends on what kind of patient they assign me to. I'll also bring my crochet, yeah, because maybe I'll get a crochet granny. You know, an older lady, older than me, that's been crocheting all her life, and she'll say, oh, "What are you doing?" And she'll show me a better way to do it. Yeah, what do you think? Oh, no, not possible. All right, let's get the planner out. Okay. Let's get the planner out. I have a pen right here. I got this pen from Coco Daisy, and I actually love it. They sent me 2. One I threw away. Didn't like it at all. Some kind of marker. This is, I don't even know what you call it. Click Art. Zebra. I have to go see if they have these in the stores. I really like it. So it doesn't smear when you write, you know, it's like those gel things do. So my January has not been very exciting, has it? No. Okay. I haven't done that in a long time. Okay, yeah. All right, today is Get to Know Your Customers Day. Get to know. Okay, we did the Yum Box, paid the bills. Today's Thursday, we're going into the office. In office. And we're going to do sitting. Gods, 2 days till the wedding. I'm going to a Zoom wedding. What should I wear? What do you wear to a Zoom wedding? Maybe what I have on, you know? And I'll just say hi to the people. You're missing winter because you're in Florida. Yeah. Lake City, Florida, which is northern Florida. And it's beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful little town in North Florida that my niece lives in. Okay, let's talk about Get to Know Your Customers Day. So I don't have a business, but I kind of consider, my nose itches. I'm coming into some money. I kind of consider YouTube my business. So today I am asking you, I feel like I try to get to know each and every one of you. I always welcome your direct messages. I'm hearing cats. But here's what I want to know. Like, is there content that you would like to see that I can give you? Like a particular tutorial or something that you would like explained in a little bit more detail? Let me know if you have any ideas for the show, or, you know me, I'll run with most anything. Hosting the biggest event ever in the community. Oh boy, yeah. Last year I did the, oh God, what did we call it? Where we all wore our watches and tracked our steps, the step challenge, which was a lot of fun, except that I chose to do it in the hottest months of the year, which was a big mistake. But a lot of people got healthier and were the better for it. So I was happy with that result. What else? I have a loom hat tutorial out there that people love. I get a lot of views on that. So I mean, just tell me, do you want to see more loom tutorials, crochet? There's tons of crochet tutorials out there. I mean, I could do some, how to do a slip knot. I don't know. You guys let me know. If you want to learn how to crochet, do you want me to teach you? You want me to teach you the basics and then work your way up? It's how I learned, watching YouTube. Like when I was watching This Is Us last night, the guy one of the characters had a plumbing problem, and he was looking it up on YouTube how to fix it. I'm like, there you go. Anyway, so, and if you're thinking about this poncho, hey, that's not the poncho you originally started. No, it's not. That's over here. Because originally I started with a 72 chain here for the neck, and it just seemed so small. Here, I have it right here. Now, see how small this neck is? Ooh, yeah. So I started over with this yarn, which had been my plan all along. I was going to make this one next with a larger neck. Yes, one that my head will fit through, even if it stretches out a little bit. Now, the other one I may go at a later time and go back and finish it for a small child. So we'll see. So get to know my customers. If there's something you want me to know about you, just let me know. Down in the comments, I do read every single comment. When something is, when my friend Sue had the tornado hit her town, I got to know what her needs were, and we sent her some diamond paintings, and I hope that I know a lot of you, and if I don't, I hope I get to know you soon. Anyway, let's talk about, damn it, crafting and crime daily. Yes. Oh my gosh, the Chandler Halderson trial heats up. We're getting to the meat of it. Yeah. Oh, that's a bad joke, isn't it? It's a dismemberment case, and I said oh no, I don't even want to repeat it. Anyway. Okay. So first thing we're going to talk about the emails. So what the detectives did is they pulled off all of the emails for Chandler Halderson. And whenever you create a Gmail account, it will send you a confirmation, and there's all these protections. It sends you confirmations and it'll say, please continue, finish setting up your account. Well, he set up accounts in 3 other names. One was, and I'm going to use some notes today, Daniel Spieth, Alyssa Brandt, and Aaron Hoover. Oh, let's not forget Tom Selznick. Yes, 4 email accounts. Now, let's start with Tom Selznick. Now, all of the emails, so what they did was they subpoenaed Chandler's email account, then they subpoenaed Bart Halderson's email account, and then they subpoenaed each one of the 4 accounts that had been set up by Chandler Halderson. And each of these accounts had, well, I'll tell you this later. But anyway, so they had all these email accounts. But in Chandler Halderson's account, every email that came to or from one of these other 4 people, not Bart, but one of these other 4 people, there was a copy of it in his account. Yeah. So let's talk about first the emails between Tom Selznick and Chandler. Now, Tom Selznick purports to be someone from American Family Insurance, where Chandler Halderson is employed. He works from home remotely, and I don't know what he does, but he works from home remotely with this company. And Chandler has told his father over time, I haven't gotten paid, because his father keeps saying, when are you getting paid? His father's an accountant. And he's like, when are you getting paid? He's like, well, there's been a mix-up at work, and I'm trying to straighten it out. They were paying me hourly. I'm supposed to be paid salary. And now they're saying it's going to be, I'll get 1 check immediately and then another check. And so Bart sends an email to Chandler saying, I want to see this email chain between you and your employer that discusses this issue. So he says, oh, okay, here, Dad, here it is. So back and forth. And it's funny because all these emails go back and forth about, and Tom Selznick confirming, yes, we're having issues. I'm having issues with this branch of the company, and I'm actually going to take a trip down there to get it straightened out. I don't know why they haven't paid you, and you're supposed to be getting a check right away, and I don't know why you didn't get it. And it was, because you were getting paid $25 an hour, and you should have been getting paid a salary at $61,000 a year. This guy doesn't even have a college degree, and he purports to be making $61,000 a year. Doing what for this insurance company? I have no idea. Some kind of IT work. So, yeah. What? So Bart reads all these emails. So, and Tom Selznick has confirmed. But when Tom Selznick, how you have that automatic, your email is set up to automatically put your signature at the end of it. Well, the signature for Tom Selznick says Human Recourse Manager, not Human Resource Manager, Human Recourse Manager in every email. I'm laughing so hard. Human recourse? What? Anyway, not even a thing. Okay. But Bart doesn't question it. So he's like, okay, this is legit, I guess. So then the detectives investigate this, and the email extension for Tom Selznick is Pronto. Like, it's not like Gmail, it's Pronto. So they actually did not subpoena Tom Selznick records, because Pronto is a Switzerland-based internet server. So, and they had called American Family Insurance, and they said, do you have anybody there that works there named Tom Selznick? And they're like, no, we don't. So they didn't bother subpoenaing the records for Tom Selznick. So I misspoke about that particular account. Then we have the emails between Bart Chandler, and Daniel Spithe. Now, this is all regarding a Zoom meeting. Daniel Spithe purports to be from this university. What's the name of the university that Chandler is enrolled in? Madison College. So he is from Madison College, and Bart is trying to set up a Zoom meeting with this Daniel Spithe. And Bart tells him, this is what I'm looking for. I want my son's transcripts. I want his certificate from the solar energy program that he graduated from. And I need you to figure out why he's not showing up as a full-time student in the financial aid database. He says, this is causing our family a lot of issues with the financial aid and with our insurance. So they go back and forth about Zoom meetings till finally Daniel Spithe says he's got COVID in the family. He's no longer going to be, this account's going to be turned over to somebody else. The Zoom meeting never happens, obviously. So, and they find a burner phone amongst Chandler's belongings, and the burner phone, because at one point Bart Chandler calls this Daniel Spithe guy, and he calls the phone number that's associated with the burner phone that Chandler has. And even at one point, apparently Bart had said, you sounded awful like my son Jazz. They call him Jazz. Yeah, so he was actually talking to his son, not Daniel Spithe. Then we have the emails between Alyssa Brandt and Chandler, which are copied to Bart. And this is about scheduling a meeting so that Chandler and Bart can go in and meet again at Midwest College to get these things that he's looking for. And this goes back and forth for months, canceling, and every time that it's canceled is because of COVID. We're short-staffed. We're only doing meetings with students from this time to this time, and if you were supposed to go at this time, now you're going at this time. Totally confusing. So fine until finally she has an emergency and she's like, I'm turning this over to someone else. So now we get Aaron Hoover, also a student advisor, who also tries to set up a meeting with Chandler and his father. So they finally get a meeting set for 3 p.m. I mean, this goes on for months. They finally get a meeting set with him for 3 p.m. on July 1st, 3 p.m. Keep that in mind. So then the next witness, these are all the emails. And one thing about the emails that the detectives discovered was the IP address for Alyssa, Aaron, and Daniel were the Chandler Halderson home. Yes, that was their IP address. And when those accounts were set up, they were all set up under Chandler Halderson's birth date. So he had set up those accounts. Yeah. Interesting, huh? Yep. So now we get on the stand the employee relations manager for American Family Insurance. And she is asked, did you ever have an employee named Tom Selznick? No. Big surprise. Okay. Did you ever have an employee named Chandler Halderson? No. What? Another big surprise. Never worked for American Family Insurance. No further questions. Yep, that's all they had to ask. Yep. They did ask, what email extension do you use? And it wasn't the one. It wasn't a Pronto account, of course, out of Switzerland. So, and at one point, this Tom Selznick in one of his emails had said that, the pay would be that you would get paid on the first of every month. And she's like, no, we get paid bi-weekly. So I thought that was funny. Then a detective takes the stand, and he's talking about we're going back to the two tarps now. So we learn, because there's been a question about it. We saw footage earlier in the trial of Chandler going into a hardware store on the morning of July 2nd and buying a tarp. So, but we know that there's two tarps. So the tarp that was found in the barn was an older tarp, and the tarp that was found in the garbage can was clearly the tarp that he purchased when he went into the hardware store. So they were trying to find the origins of this older tarp, and they found some photographs of Bart working on this tarp that had been taken by Krista Halverson. They were on her phone. So that straightened up that. So then we get the detective has subpoenaed the records from Madison College. So now we get a look at the transcripts for Chandler Halverson. So he actually did attend Madison College. In 2018, he enrolled. He took the spring of 2018. He took 9 hours of credit. He signed up for 9 hours of class, and he earned 9 hours credit. And one of the classes was in solar energy. Then in the summer of 2018, he signed up for several classes, some of which he dropped. He ended up earning only 5 hours of credit. Then in fall of 2018, he signed up for a full load of classes, and he ended up only earning 2 hours credit. So he was doing miserably in school. In the spring of 2019, he earned 3 hours credit. And in the fall of 2019, he attempted 11 hours credit and earned 0. He dropped out of every class or failed. He dropped out of 3 of the classes and failed the rest. And in the fall of 2020, he attempted 6 classes, or 6 credit hours, which is 2 classes, and he dropped out of those. So he earned 0 credits. So at no time at Madison College was he ever a full-time student, ever. And he stopped going in the fall of 2020. And that semester ended January 18th, 2021. So the last time he could have possibly been a student was January 18th, 2021. But we know he dropped out of those classes. So then we get to, they subpoenaed Bart's cell phone, and they were able to find that on the cell phone, Bart made a phone call on June 29th. Now, this is just a couple of days before his 3 p.m. meeting at Madison College with Chandler and the advisor. So on June 29th, we see a phone call to Madison College on Bart's phone that is 19 minutes long. And that's at 2:04 p.m. in the afternoon. Hi, Pearl. And then, so now the detective gets off the stand, and we get a person from Madison College on the stand. And she says, at no time did anybody ever work there named Alyssa Brandt, Daniel Spieth, or whatever his name is. Oh, good God. I'm glad this is the last day for this chair. Good God. They're going to be fighting over the basket again. Yeah. Daniel Spieth and Aaron Hoover. None of these people work for Madison College. Yeah. Nor have they ever worked for Madison College. Yeah. Interesting. Then the judge reads a stipulation that both parties have agreed to. So a stipulation is just a set of facts that the defense has agreed to, the prosecution has agreed to. So they don't have to put anybody on the witness stand to prove these facts. They're just saying, jury, here's the facts, you must accept them. So the stipulation read, Chandler Halderson has never been employed by SpaceX or sought a job at this company. So now we know Chandler did not work for American Family. He did not have a job waiting for him at SpaceX, and he wasn't attending Madison College, and nor did he have a degree. There was no degree program called solar whatever. So the next witness is a gentleman that works for Madison College that took the phone call from Bart Halderson, and he testified that in the last few years they've started recording phone calls. So we actually got to hear that 19-minute phone call between Bart Halderson, the father, Bart, on the 29th. Remember that his cell phone records showed that he had called Madison College and spoke to somebody for 19 minutes. We got to hear that call. And during this call, he finds out that his son's not been attending. He finds out the last time the first time he attended, the last time he attended, that he was never enrolled in any solar program, that he took a solar class in his first semester back in 2018. And he did pass it, but he was never enrolled in any solar program, and he's not owed any solar certificate. And it's very easy to get transcripts, and here's how you do it. Yeah. So Dad's kind of pissed. Yeah, kind of pissed. So then we learn that there is an instant message between Bart and Chandler on July 1st. And Bart says, now remember, they've got that 3 o'clock meeting, and this is at like 2:10 p.m. Bart sends Chandler an instant message saying, I'm ready, are you? And you're left to assume that it's for this 3 o'clock meeting. Now, Bart had an Apple phone, and the Apple phone can be set up to check on your health, and apparently Bart's was. So every hour it would check on his health, like on the hour. 2 o'clock it did a reading of his health, and it records it in the phone. 3 o'clock it did a reading on his health. After 3 o'clock, nothing. There's no communications. Bart's phone just goes silent. Yeah, no more health updates, no more instant messages. That kind of creeped me out, yeah. And that is where I stopped watching the evidence yesterday. There was more evidence put on yesterday, so I will continue watching that at work through my headphones and let you know more about it. Now, so yesterday morning they picked a jury in that second case, and I always forget the guy's name. A Theodore Edgecombe case. They did pick a jury in the morning, and they did opening statements in the afternoon. So I am going to bring those to you. I just have not had time. You know me. I've got 1,000 things going, as one of my subscribers aptly pointed out. Yes, I always have a dozen projects. But that's just the way I live. Anyway, I will bring it to you. I promise. We'll probably get a Saturday edition of this show this week because, yeah, there's a lot to cover. So this day in history, real quick, guess what happened 1 year ago today, January 20th, 2021. Kamala Harris becomes the first African-American, Indian-American, female vice president. So we broke another glass ceiling, folks. Now we just got to get her to run for the presidency, don't we? Yeah. Oh my God, wouldn't that be fantastic? Yes, female Democrat. Yay. I love her. I really do. I love her. And here's what she said in her speech. Let's look it up. Kamala Harris. In many ways, the moment, okay, let me start over. In many ways, this moment embodies our character as a nation. It demonstrates who we are. Even in dark times, we not only dream, we do. We not only see what has been, we see what can be. Kamala Harris, last year, and she's done a bang-up job as vice president. I like the way she's always present. You know, prior vice presidents, you never saw them. I don't know where they were, hiding somewhere, I guess. But she is very present. She's very present. You see her a lot, you know, behind Biden. Yep. So, all right, guys, that is the show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Wish me luck at work. I'll see you on the Drive Live. If you, by the time you see this, the Drive Live will be over. So go check it out. And I hope you enjoy. Take care, everybody. Bye.